We've got to go for the win. There's no point having that mentality that you've just seen games out.
Down tools, wasn't it? The players didn't really bother, did they?
Gary, I know we've got the Europa League ahead, but is that the way we should be going into it?
No, we go negative. It's typical Mourinho. He's got to learn our way. We've had glimpses that he's understood, but he hasn't.
I think you play your best players and they stay in form, but the manager makes his decision.
Will United win in Stockholm?
Yes.
Yes, come on now. Legend. Dave, we've lost today. Do you feel like we're just putting it on the final now?
Down tools, wasn't it? The players didn't really bother, did they? To be fair, I thought when you went 1-0 down, it felt like in the ground, you just felt like even the atmosphere, you felt like the people just didn't bother. It's like, just get this season done and over with. Go to Stockholm, hopefully get into Champions League, and then hopefully next season crack on.
Before you go, a quick question. Wayne Rooney got a goal today. Social media has been a wash of people saying Wayne Rooney can't do it anymore for United. He got a goal. His performance wasn't great. Is this the last few games of Wayne Rooney now?
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate, really. He's done a lot for United, but the lad's past it, so it's unfortunate. He needs to go away, go to the MLS for a few years and just back in. He's been a great player. It is what it is.
Thank you, Dave. Nice. Hi guys, Adam here. I'm outside White Hart Lane. I'm with John and Alex, the legend that is Alex. We're outside at the moment. United have lost 2-1. John, how are you feeling after?
Yeah, it kind of sums our season up this, doesn't it? You know, so close but yet so far. You know, I was expecting a good game. I know we had a lot of changes, and obviously Jose's got one eye on the final now, and I think the players have as well, really. But you know, to concede that early goal from a corner or a free kick, I think, wasn't it? But it's just so disappointing. But
we'd be going into the final like this, though, because I mean,
no, we shouldn't. I was saying to a friend, I always remember the West Ham game at home where we went into it a bit blasé. We lost that. Terry scored for West Ham, and we went into the gut final and lost it because you know the trouble is you need to keep this momentum. You need to keep that winning mentality. If you keep losing games, drags players in, unfortunately, and yeah, it is annoying because top four's out now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely gone. He did make a few changes today. Twanzebe coming again. What did you make of his performance today? Could he stake a claim for the final?
I think so. Yeah, I love him. We both watched the under-23s, and he's too good for the under-23s. But he needs to play in that centre-back position. I'd have much preferred him with Smalling, as a centre-back partnership. And I thought Jones at one stage picks up another injury. He was hobbling around, but yeah, you know, he's played well at full back, but it's not his preferred position. But we've got some great lads there in the youth, and you know, now's the time to breed them and just show what they can do.
Is Axel good enough for the final?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was your man of the match? No one today.
Twanzebe.
Twanzebe, yeah. All right. Do you think he will start in the final?
Yes.
And what do you think he can bring to us if he does start in the final? Do you think he's as good as, if not better than Smalling, Jones?
Yeah, definitely. He's very, very calm. He's athletic. He's good in the air. I know some people say he's not good at heading, but I beg to differ. You know, he's fast and he loves to tattle. You know what I mean? And that's what you want. I like him to Bailey, however you pronounce it. You know, he's that type of player that no nonsense, get his foot in, and then gets back in position. You know, I think if we could bring him in, he's a bit of an unknown, so Ajax will, we'll have the work cut out.
Right then, final one. Before we go on, I know the league season's over now, but how do you think we should approach these next two games with the final in mind? We've
got to go for the win. There's no point having that mentality that you're just seeing games out and just playing them out for whatever. You got to go for the win still. You got to play tactically and with that mentality. If you go into games thinking, oh yeah, we'll just see this through, make sure no one gets any injuries, that's when you do pick up injuries, and that's when this kind of mentality, of losing will just sink into it, the players, and you can't just say, oh well, we'll lift ourselves for the final. It doesn't work like that.
Definitely doesn't. Thank you, John. And before we go, we'll let you have the last word. A lot of negative people online today. So what we want to know is, will United win in Stockholm?
Yes.
Yes. Come on now. Legend. Thank you. Thank you, John. Hi guys, Adam here with Gary. We're outside White Hart Lane on the final day here. United have lost 2-1. Gary, I know we've got the Europa League ahead, but is that the way we should be going into it?
No, we go negative. It's typical Mourinho. He's got to learn our way. We've had glimpses that he's understood, but he hasn't. And you shouldn't be going into to one game with all that your hopes pinned on Europe next year. We don't want Europa League next year. We're bigger than that, and he's got to learn that. So no, this is. I expected to get beat 4 or 5-0 today. The guy showed some spirit in the second half, but generally Mourinho's got to learn, or he's got to go.
It is that way, because I can feel a lot of frustration at the moment, because I understand resting players, but does resting players necessarily mean we have to be so defensive?
No, but that's his way. He as I say, glimpses. Chelsea, why can we play against Chelsea like we did, but we can't go anywhere else and play like that? You know, his philosophy is he has 9 defenders and he has 1 and a support attacker. You know, it's rubbish.
Do you think that could be down to the injuries, or are there any excuses for Jose in this?
No, none. We've had injuries at the back, but okay, don't defend. We're all United supporters. If we go out and lose 6-5, we're happy. You know, but the way he's playing, and we're losing all the time, or scraping a draw, or you know, West Brom at home 0-0 and all this, it's rubbish. You know, it's not what we do. You know, let's go out and lose 6-5. You know, but at least let's show some spirit. We've got the attackers allegedly, so let's attack. Don't sit 9 behind the ball and it's rubbish. It's rubbish. I don't want to watch Chelsea every week. You know.
You still feel there's foundations to build on if we do win in that Europa League final? It's a very fine line, isn't it?
He has got to change dramatically. It's all down to the manager. We've got the squad. Okay, injuries at the back, but we've got the squad. He has got to change dramatically his mentality. He has got to learn how United play, and it's not the way he plays.
Thank you very much. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Hi guys, Adam here. I'm with Daniel. We're outside White Hart Lane. Daniel, we lost 2-1 today. Did we deserve that? I'm guessing the answer.
I mean, it was tough, especially with some of the guys we had out. I think Tottenham probably had a little bit of better of the game. I thought at the end there we were really knocking it around a lot better and could have got a second goal.
The second half performance was a little bit better, wasn't it?
Yeah, it turned around at the half, especially when the subs came on. Mickey and the guys, they started moving it a little, passing a little quicker, moving it a little better. Thought we'd get a second, but...
Wayne Rooney got another goal since his return to the team in recent weeks. What did you make of his overall performance?
I think he played good. It's nice seeing him out there again. You know, I'm glad I hate he got the chance because Slatton went down, but glad he got the chance. So he's doing good.
And how do you feel going into that Europa League final? Because we've lost another game here. Should we be approaching it like this?
I hadn't agreed with the approach the last few games in the Premier League. I think you play your best players and they stay in form, but the manager makes his decisions, and you know, I think we'll be ready for Europa though.
You're still confident?
Yeah, we'll be.
Thank you very much, Daniel.